Are you struggling with referencing in postgraduate school? I mean, it's either you're a student or you're preparing to get into studies, and it's a challenge, right? Because in postgraduate school, everybody's talking referencing. So if that's an issue for you, then this video is for you because I'm going to be talking about 20 different referencing tools or softwares that you can actually use to make your writing easier, faster, and save yourself a lot of headache. So you might just want to stick around to the end because that's what this episode is for. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Ron. If you're new here, I talk about everything healthcare on my channel. And yeah, I also discuss postgraduate courses that healthcare professionals might be interested in doing, especially those who are looking to pivot out of clinical medicine. What certification they can take or what degrees they can do, to move out of clinical practice, right? So today I'll be talking about referencing and referencing manager. So I get a lot of questions about, what's the best referencing tool out there? How do we use them and all of that? So I decided to do this video, so you might just want to stick around to the end. So I'll just talk about what reference managers are and why they're important. Then I'll go ahead to list the different types for you to know what's available. Then you can try them and find out what works best for you. So by way of introduction, a reference manager is like a software tool that helps researchers and students like you, if you're a student watching, to organize and manage your papers or research work or articles or other documents you use effectively. So basically, it allows you to be able to create references properly. Referencing is very important because you don't want to fall into the issue of plagiarism. And if you're going to school outside Nigeria, maybe in the UK and all of that, I know UK particularly, they are very big on plagiarism. It's a big issue. So you don't want to get into that deep hole of plagiarism. So your referencing has to be top notch, right? So these managers, the reference managers, they help you save time. They help you to reference your work properly. They help you to organize your bibliography. And in some cases, some people who do like professional writing, maybe reports and all of that, they also use reference managers because they want to give credit to the people who they are citing their work and all of that. So again, some people prefer to manually do the referencing and all of that, probably using Excel or spreadsheets and all of that. But I find it really tasking and time consuming because I've actually done that before and I didn't find it funny in any way. So after that, that was when I actively started looking for reference managers that I could use to make my life easy, right? So those are reference managers for you. And so that being said, yeah, it's not. Some people might decide to do it manually, but I usually advise. Why do it manually when you could cut time to do more important things and all of that, right? So there are tons of reference managers out there for you to use or for you to test, right? But top of the list, you hear about Endnote, yeah. So I've used Endnote and I think in the installation process or something, it almost crashed my system. So I had to quickly uninstall it. I'm not dissing EndNote. I'm just talking from my own experience. So I pulled it out of my system. Then there's Mendeley. I tried using Mendeley. It looked as if it was so complicated and very complex. I really didn't get it. So it didn't appeal to me. So I took it out and I kept on hunting. I think the third one I now found was Zotero. It was actually a friend who introduced me to Zotero. And it was very easy to install, it was seamless, and yeah, it worked for me. So for all my papers from them till now, I use Zotero. This is not a paid advert, but I'm just speaking from my own experience. So Zotero is cool. Then you have RefWorks. RefWorks is another reference manager. There is Papers, there is JabRef, there is ReadCube, there is CoolWiz, there is Bookends, there is F1000 Workspace, there is Keeper, there is Konotia, there is Dossier, there is Citavi, there is BibTeX, there is BibDesk, there is Bibos, there is ProSite, there is RefDB, there is Referencer, there is RefList, and there is Sente, right? So all these I've mentioned are actually different reference managers out there. So you might just want to take your time to check them out and see what works for you. And I also know there are tons of videos on YouTube about how to use these different managers. So you might also want to check them out. So basically, I mean, it comes down to your own choice, because these managers, they practically do the same thing, really. It's just to make sure um, your referencing is tight, is correct. Either you're doing the APA or the Vancouver or the Harvard or the Chicago, whatever style, most of them, they've got it. So it's basically just to find out what really works for you and, you know, make your life easier. So, yes, so that's the reference managers I'm aware of. So I don't know if there's anyone I haven't mentioned. Maybe you can pop it in the comment section so that people who are watching can also, share their experience. And yeah, if you use any of these managers, you might also want to share your experience in the comment section so that people can, you know, understand what's going on with each of the software, because again, your experience might be different from mine, because I have colleagues who love EndNote a lot, and I'm like, nah, EndNote is not for me, right? So yeah, that's it for me. So if you've enjoyed this video, please don't leave without giving us a like, subscribing to the channel, and I also please share the channel so that every other person can also enjoy the benefits you enjoy from the wealth of information I share on this channel. And until I come your way next episode, I still remain your host, Dr. Ron. Stay safe and bye for now.